the sort of trans thing. Like, that's a really important topic. And like, we understand it. We get why it's not this thing that the right make it out to be. They're just normal people that deserve rights. But if we sort of say to people, fuck you for your bigoted opinions, then we risk losing people that might come around to our arguments.
For me, left-wing politics is about solidarity and compassion. It's about human rights, and trans people have to be included in that, and that's non-negotiable. I do think there's a difference between someone who makes a whole entire life about being transphobic and to make trans people's lives hell, who, by the way, I think we shouldn't abandon in terms of if you're talking about society, but as a political party or as a movement, I think it's not a political party's job to convince every single person who disagrees with them that they are welcome in their political party. Political parties, by their nature, are saying, these are the things we stand for, and if you don't stand for those things, that's fine, but this is not the party for you. And I think there is truth to what you're saying, and it's something I'm thinking about a lot, which is women, particularly women, who are worried about violence against women and girls, who are worried about the gender kind of pay gap, who are worried about getting a gynecology appointment. All these things are, actual material things that we should be worried about. But none of these things are the problems or caused by trans people.
Yeah.
They're a problem of society, and particularly often cis men who are in power, who are pushing these things. But I think what you're pointing to is right, is there's a nuance in terms of how do you grow the coalition, making sure that, I really like the phrase, rather than calling people out, you call people in.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, that's not acceptable, what you've just said. Let's talk about why it's not acceptable. Not in a way that makes it acceptable, but creates a space where those conversations can happen. And those things are difficult because, if someone from the right was in this room, they'd go, people have not got a right not to be offended. And you know what? I think that's true. I think we can all be offended sometimes. But people do have a right in this country not to be harassed, not to be victimized, and not to face physical or verbal violence. And I think it's about where are the lines in those things, but ultimately making sure that the people who are the most vulnerable are protected by those of us with the power and status.